You're about to witness scenes beyond words, raging waters, trembling ground, and skies that look like they're from another world. This isn't a movie. These are rare moments of nature captured live before your eyes. Get ready to feel the raw power of Earth. When lightning strikes a building, the massive current can create sparks as it travels through the metal structure into the ground. Cornwall, on England's southwest coast, often faces violent storms. This strike shows just how dangerous it can be for outdoor workers. Alexandria, Louisiana lies in a storm-prone region, and parking lots often become the stage for dramatic lightning strikes like this one. As storms like Ida approach, the atmosphere destabilizes, creating conditions for violent thunderstorms and spectacular horizontal lightning. It looks like Chicago turned into an open-air concert with lightning powered by thunderclouds rolling in from the lake. When lightning strikes a tree, the intense heat instantly vaporizes the water inside, sometimes causing the trunk to explode or catch fire. Oklahoma sits in Tornado Alley, where unstable air masses collide, producing fierce storms and dazzling lightning displays. Lightning can carry billions of volts. Being close to a strike like this is extremely dangerous even without a direct hit. It's as if this city flipped the script. Lightning not only strikes down, but also shoots upward, fueled by Manhattan skyscrapers. The sight is terrifying, but physics has your back. The truck absorbs the full strike while the driver inside stays safe, all thanks to science. Giant hailstones form when powerful storm updrafts keep ice swirling until the chunks grow large enough to fall. This is an extremely rare phenomenon, lightning shooting from the ground up to the clouds. While positive lightning usually travels cloud to ground, sometimes it works in reverse or simply appears that way depending on the angle. Queensland often faces heavy rainfall due to its tropical climate. When rain exceeds drainage, capacity floods quickly submerge infrastructure, even railways. It looks like a disaster movie, but it's reality. Water pressure and weak soil combine to open a sudden sinkhole in the street. Debris flows form when heavy rains carry loose rock and soil downhill, creating a fast-moving mudslide. After storms, the Alps are especially prone to this phenomenon. Aerial footage shows how far floodwaters spread after heavy rain, reminding us how fast nature can reshape an entire city. After heavy rains, saturated soil increases the risk of landslides. That's why Haiti continues to issue warnings to protect people from further disasters. Haiti remains on alert with the risk of flooding and landslides persisting after deadly rains and floods. When Typhoon Doksuri struck Ha Long Bay, heavy rain flooded roads on the islands, disrupting daily life and businesses. It's like the whole city turned into a giant swimming pool, except cars can't swim. Remember, never drive into deep water. It may sound like an impromptu concert, but it's actually how children calm their fears after disaster, a vivid reminder of music's healing power. This scene looks straight out of a Western movie, but it's real cowboys using traditional herding skills to save hundreds of cattle from floodwaters.
Basically, flash flood underwater.
This street looks more like a whitewater rafting course. Too bad cars don't come with paddles. It looks like a disaster film, but this real-life EF3 tornado proves that storm safety is no joke. Tornado winds can reach over 300 km/h, powerful enough to lift and destroy sturdy buildings like barns in seconds.
Of that business just landed on that.
It looks like an action movie, but its real storm winds can turn a roof weighing tons into a kite in just seconds. San Francisco faced powerful winds that ripped furniture off high-rise balconies, creating dangerous conditions for the streets below. Northern Nebraska skies look like a blockbuster trailer, dark storm clouds rolling in like a dramatic movie. Strong winds around tall buildings can create a wind tunnel effect, amplifying pressure many times compared to ground level. That's why securing balcony items is essential. On the shores of Lake Ontario, a house was completely encased in ice after 5 days of wind and spray. In Nassau, Hurricane Matthew ripped the roof off a home, exposing the inside to heavy rain and extreme danger. In Knoxville, powerful storm winds tore away rooftops, leaving behind debris and damage. Debris flows occur when heavy rains loosen soil and rocks on slopes. In Ilgraben, Switzerland, this phenomenon is closely monitored due to its potential for major destruction. It looks like a disaster film, but this is reality. Just hours of heavy rain can turn a hillside into a mudfall that wipes out homes. Landslides happen when heavy rain loosens rocks and soil, sending massive amounts cascading down slopes with devastating force. The cosmos looked perfectly choreographed auroras glowing, while meteors flared a cosmic duet across the night sky. Landslides strike when soil and rock layers lose stability due to rain, earthquakes, or human activity. Drones help us observe these events safely from above. This scene looks like a disaster movie, but it's real. Heavy rains destabilized rocks, and soil sending them crashing onto homes within seconds.
Oh!
In Colorado, a sudden sinkhole appeared on the road, drawing the attention of pedestrians and local authorities.
Oh!
A massive sinkhole suddenly collapsed a city street, forcing evacuations and road closures. A giant sinkhole opened on a golf course, swallowing part of the fairway and causing major damage. It seems like a sudden disaster, but sinkholes often expose hidden weaknesses in urban infrastructure. Sinkholes form when underground soil loses stability due to groundwater or hollow cavities, sometimes appearing right under stadiums. In London, a massive sinkhole swallowed a car, forcing road closures and emergency inspections of the area. In Guatemala, a deadly earthquake struck collapsing buildings and sparking electrical fires across the city. The Dead Sea is shrinking rapidly due to water diversion and climate change, losing about 1 meter in water level each year. Powerful winds swept across Niagara Falls, toppling trees and creating dangerous conditions for both tourists and locals. It looks like Arizona suddenly has its own beach, but science explains desert flash floods occur when rain falls too fast for the ground to absorb. Heavy rainfall can overwhelm drainage systems, flooding neighborhoods and streets.
We have a homeowner driving through the flooded neighborhood to check out his home.
It looks like nature just used a giant eraser to wipe everything clean, but it was actually storm winds tearing through the area. In Florida, heavy rains flooded neighborhoods, though some pets seem to enjoy the wet weather. Colorado's sky looks like it turned into an ocean, waves rolling across the clouds. Waterlogged fields can trap large animals like horses as their hooves sink deep into mud, leaving them unable to escape.
Now, son, go ahead and careful with him. All right, here we go.
At the Phoenix Zoo, visitors watched as an elephant cooled off in a pool, splashing water to beat the Arizona heat. Rescue crews in London pulled a stranded fox from the Thames River, releasing it safely back into the wild. In many parts of the world, elephants are still used in shows or tourism, despite growing concerns about their welfare. Albinism in deer is extremely rare, caused by a genetic mutation that reduces pigmentation in the skin and fur. Bears are naturally curious. When entering homes, they often touch objects instinctively without any real intent. On a Victoria farm, two lambs frolicking together created a peaceful and heartwarming scene. Oklahoma got its own surround sound system tornado sirens blending with the dark drums of the stormy sky. Near Denver, storm chasers recorded a massive supercell forming the warning sign of a tornado to come. It may look like comedy on ice, but polar bears roll like this to cool off, scratch, and stay alert. It looks like urban climbing, but it's actually a serious call to protect animals and the planet. At a wildlife sanctuary, visitors were surprised when a kangaroo hopped over, curiously watching what they were doing. Even coin-sized hailstones can damage rooftops and trees, turning storms into costly surprises. This Texas storm damaged hundreds of solar panels, showing how extreme weather remains a challenge for renewable energy. The Guadalupe River today looks like it's going full throttle after a major storm. During Colorado's Independence Day celebration, fireworks and lightning lit up the sky together, creating a rare and spectacular scene.